I'm going to be honest. For VEDA day 22, I really don't want to make a video today. Why? Because I'm very tired and had a really long day. But for the sake of making a video, I will make one anyway because there is something I would like to rant about. What I want to rant about right now is online applications. Long gone are the days when you'd fill out a piece of paper after you go in and ask for one, fill it out, and then turn it in, and that they have a physical copy of your paper and your resume, your application, that they can refer back to or make copies of and pass on. That makes sense, right? But now that everything is digitalized online, there are very few companies that actually deal with paper applications. I've come across a few, and I'm very grateful for those because I feel like it's more of a personal touch. I can make contact with someone, introduce myself, tell them a little bit about myself, so that they got a face for when they do think of you on paper, and then they remember your face, and then they call you in for an interview. To me, that seems a whole lot better. It's more personal, and it's just, I don't know, it just seems like better business to me. Now, I am all for technology in some ways. I go online, of course. I like to be online. I like to do things online. I like to bank online. I like to shop online once in a while. I like to avoid people so that I can do things online. But when it comes to finding a job, I don't think that I should really have to do that because technology is not reliable. And here's my little story for the reason for my rant. There has been many times where I have gone to a business in order to seek a job, and they said, well, we don't have our applications here. You have to fill it out online. And I'm like, wow, really? I just spent money to get on the bus and go clear across town for you to tell me what I didn't know, for you to tell me that I could fill the application online when I'm thinking I can apply right here in person with you. That's beyond frustrating. So one way to remedy that is I've learned to call ahead of time when I'm applying and asking them whether their applications are paper applications I can come in and pick up or if they're going to be online. That's one thing that I've learned to be smart about. Secondly is when I do just go online and go down to the career section of any company and go to apply, the frustrating thing is there are so many things you have to look out for. You have to be careful and make sure that you're not going to get called from all these businesses and companies and schools and college promoters and all this other crap. Because I've tried really hard, especially lately, to not get my name on any of those lists. And you gotta be really careful because I've had it where they call you like that as soon as you fill out an application. They'll be like, oh, so you're interested in going back to school? No, leave me alone. So that's another thing that's really frustrating about online applications. Yesterday, actually it was about a week and a half ago before I got sick, I filled out an application and then it stopped after me submitting it. It wouldn't let me go on. And then I get an email that says you're supposed to do our online assessment to finish the application or we'll basically throw the application out. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll do the assessment right now. Get it done. Well, I go to do it and it won't let me in. The password doesn't work. Username doesn't work. I have the correct information. I go and change my password, get confirmation for that, and it still won't let me in. So then I got sick, so I didn't feel like focusing on it, and then I get an email after I'm better that says, well, we threw your application out. We're not interested because you didn't complete the assessment. I couldn't complete the assessment. It wouldn't let me into your stupid website. So yesterday, I try again. And I get in to the part where I'm going to apply, and then it says, you've already applied for this job. You can't do it again. No other options to click on, nothing else to look at. I cannot apply for the job again. And I'm like, okay. So my solutions for this are either use another email address, which I may be completely wasting a whole afternoon, half a day working on it, and then the same thing might happen to me again. I can't get into the assessment. Or going and taking my resume down to the place and explaining what's going on with their website and letting them know how much I would like to apply for the job, but it's just not working for me online. Because it's not my computer or anything, it's the website. So those are my options there. So I go to fill out another application yesterday, and it's pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. And I'm not sure whether they have an assessment for this one, because some of them don't. And I go to submit it, blank screen. A plain blank screen, nothing at all after that. I wait and wait, nothing. So I'm like, okay, let me check my email and see if they sent me anything that they want me to go on further or click on something or do an assessment. No email. None whatsoever. Not junk mail, nothing. So I go to reload the page and it gives me a whole blank new document with none of my information that I just worked so hard to fill out. So needless to say, I was pretty pissed off. So I really hate online applications. They just drive me nuts. They take all day to fill out when I can actually have a physical piece of paper and it will take me maybe 30 minutes at the most, probably way less than that, maybe 15 to fill it out and have it done and ready to take back in physically to the office. Shake somebody's hand, introduce myself, give them my resume, show them my face. Why is that not what we are still doing today in the society? Why? Because technology has taken over that we have to do it this way all the time. Why? For a simple making connection with people and trying to get a job, why can we not have physical evidence, papers, pens, physical contact, face-to-face, hand introductions? Anyway, that's just my rant for today. And if you ever had a bad experience with online applications, or it just bugs you, or maybe you had good experiences with them, I don't know, maybe you prefer online applications. Whatever, just leave me a comment below and let me know. And thanks for listening to my rant. Later. Sorry, I don't want to edit this, and I pushed the wrong button. Bye.